stay and hold it down for me. Can you meet me halfway, yeah? I'm talking 50-50, babe. I need somebody to be with me, let's get money, baby, yeah. And I know what I bring to the table, baby. I used to think that I wasn't fine enough, and I used to think that I wasn't wild enough, but I won't waste my time trying to figure out why you playing games, what's this all about, and I can't believe you hurting me. I'm mad, you girl, what a difference, what you see in her, you ain't seen in me, but I guess it was all just make-believe love.
Hey, 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 hey. What up, everybody? Yeah, yeah. Rock your body. I know y'all probably like, girl, you supposed to go live yesterday. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all already know what time it is. Just come on in the room. Hey, Cass in the building. Hey, Gemini in the building. Hey, Nay in the building. Hit the light. Hey, Pamela in the building. Hey, Lexi in the building. Hey, Naturally in the building. Hit the light. Hey, D in the building. Hey, Love Gang in the building. Hey, Jade in the building. Hit the light. Hey, Carmen in the building. Hey, Hassan in the building. Hey, Gemini in the building. Hit the light. Hey, Carlotta in the building. Hey, Jeremiah in the building. What up, Chelsea in the building? Hit the light. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's definitely Tuesday. What up, Shia in the building? Just come on in the room. Hey, what up, y'all? Shia. What up, Cher? Shout out to everybody. Hey, oh yeah, you know what, Chelsea? That song, that Waiting on You song, was from my old record label, so I'm gonna get copyright, even though it's me. Okay. Hey, what up, Toya? Thank you. What up, Erica Boo in the building? Hey, Sandy in the building. Hey, shout out to everybody, y'all. What up, Indigo? It's a full house. What up, Chrissy Boo? It's a full house. Hey, yes, Chrissy, hit the light. What up, Alexandra in the motherfucking building? What up, Joyce? Listen, y'all. Okay, yes, Gemini. I told Kiki we gotta write us a song, and it's gonna be fire. Yes, Kiera, no, we're gonna write us a song. What up, Princess in the building? What up, Keisha? That would be dope. What up, Kicking with the Roots, man? Shout out to Kicking with the Roots in the motherfucking building. Not Ken So Cool trying to flag people video. What up, Tommy Tom in the building? Now be cool, Kenny Ken, Chen, Kenny Ken. What up, Angela in the building? Yes, Chrissy, hit the motherfucking line. Hey, be cool, Kenny Chenny Ken. Oh, Tommy Tom. They said, tell Cap he motherfucking fired from, you supposed to go live on TikTok? Yeah, I had to bust a little finesse, man. Yeah. No, I'm going to go live tomorrow. Okay, yeah. You already know Chelsea is going down once you get the song together. Yeah, D, my bad. Thought your live was canceled. Glad to see you on. I kept checking early. Yeah, see, I was supposed to go live earlier. Then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go live tomorrow. Then I'm like, fuck it. When Kay dropped her motherfucking video, I'm like, oh, it's on. It's on.
Kay told Daya don't let her daddy touch her
Okay,
private part.
Chrissy. Tell Buck to sit his pissy ass down. What a life with Taya.
Kay told
Mhm.
Daya don't let CJ touch her private part.
That's insane. I gotta drop my link if y'all wanna hit, cause that was insane what she said. What up, she be queen? Yes, y'all. I finally made it to the end of the chat. Let me see. Okay, I'm finna drop the link, y'all. If anybody wanna come up, ah, let me see. Nay, cause one that weird. I watched. So y'all, okay, as y'all can see the title of my live, royalty will forever be their mother. You like, yeah, did Chrissy go live on TikTok today? Chrissy, you went live on TikTok. I like TikTok. Yeah, Toya, 2 months. I swear, girl, 2 months. You gotta get to know people. Princess, hey, big princess in the motherfucking building.
Yep.
Hey,
What up, Tyn'e?
hey, so you back, girl? You
I'm
back?
back. I'm back. I'm
Oh
back.
shit!
It,
Oh shit!
it sucks. I want to go back
Listen,
to Jamaica now.
it looked like you had a good old time, honey. I was enjoying the vibes from United States.
Girl, I sure did. And while on the plane here coming
Mhm.
home, I was already planning out my next vacation, which is going to be in either July or August.
I know that's right. Do it up, honey. We only get one life to motherfucking live. Period.
I
Oh yeah,
did wake up with a small
yeah.
hangover, and I don't know. I guess I turned my camera on last night.
Hmm. Oh, what up, Jeremiah? Oh, you cut the camera on?
I think I did by mistake, though. I mean,
Gang,
shit.
gang.
Yo, gang, gang. Hey, Jeremiah, I love when you come up. You know how we do, gang, gang, gang.
Capri, I think Capri told me I had my camera on. Capri, did I have that camera on?
Oh,
Shit.
damn.
That
I hope I don't have a slip. Shit. Hey, look, y'all. Okay, y'all check out Chrissy TikTok. She's been going live over there. It's been motherfucking lit. Chrissy need to drop the TikTok link. Yes, Chrissy's on TikTok, running it up, letting the motherfuckers know we is not the motherfucking ones. Okay.
okay, Chelsea. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out Chrissy's TikTok. I don't know if I'd have to see if I. It's the same name on TikTok, right? Chrissy Snow.
Oh yeah, that's a name
Okay.
over there. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try and find her and
Yeah.
everything. Nay, girl, I don't know if I can negotiate out because my brother wants to go to Jamaica in July. But then my cousin, the one that I was in Jamaica with just now, she says she won't be able to go until August, and I want us all to be there at the same time. So we got to work it out.
Yes.
We
Yes.
got to work it out.
Yes. Oh, speaking of that, Angela, I did watch Royalty video earlier. It was a vibe. They was all in the nail salon. Daya was loving it. It ain't nothing like getting your toes and your feet done. Okay.
Yeah, I saw that. It was so cute. And Dea is so cute and just respectful. Like you can literally
Mhm.
tell the difference between Dea being with
Mhm.
her mother and her being with her father.
Mhm.
She's
What
so
up, Rose?
respectful. You can tell who's planting good seeds in Dea because Dea is so respectful with royalty. And whenever she's with CJ, he just makes her become rambunctious, and he wants her to do all this rude and ratchet stuff. Like, why you want your baby girl to be like that? Like, that's your
Yeah.
precious daughter. She's such a princess. She's such a You know, she's such a beautiful
Right.
little girl. Like, why do you want
Definitely.
to ruin her?
Right. What up, Liz? Yeah, like, yeah, Daya's too cute. I like when Daya be over there on TikTok. Send me the crown. Send me the princess.
That
I love that. That's so
was
cute.
cute.
Okay. I love that.
That was
I
cute.
absolutely love that. Okay, so let's get into Kay's video, Princess. Did you see it? She dropped it.
I honestly, I think I cut it off after 11 minutes because I'm like, I can't
Oh,
do this shit. Like, I
you
can't
missed
listen
the
to it.
16-minute mark.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Jeremiah. Oh, you in the chat end up here, Jeremiah? Okay.
I was getting bored by her, and after the fact when
Yeah.
she started this shit, like, you can tell CJ uses the same storyline with every
Hmm.
woman he meets with regards to his childhood. He uses that as a way to make women feel sorry for him,
Yeah.
and it's like, dude, you can't treat based on what she's saying.
Hmm.
What I get from it is that CJ wants to be able to treat women like doormats that he can step all over and
Yeah.
still expect them to be there for him and just deal with it and
Yeah.
accept it. Like, what the fuck, girl? If he is being disrespectful to you, why are you
Yeah.
feeling sorry for him? His childhood has nothing to do with it. He's choosing. He's
Yeah.
choosing to, at his big old age, if he's not willing to, if his childhood is such an issue to him and he's not willing to get therapy for it, that means he doesn't want therapy and he wants to
Hmm.
use his childhood as a crutch in
Yeah.
order to be able to be disrespectful to other people and get away with it.
Right.
So, but
Yeah. Nene
I
says
didn't see
probably a
past
good thing.
11 minutes. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, oh yeah. Nene says probably a good thing Princess missed that part because you would have been like, "What the fuck?" I'm finna tell you. I'm like, okay, so why Kay talking about? She rambling on. Actually, she put me asleep a little bit, but then when she got to the end, that's what woke me up when she said, "Yeah, I recently seen the twins a couple of days ago, and I had a mommy talk with Daya." And then she was like, "And I was telling Daya, don't let nobody play in your private parts."
Huh?
Princess, that's what I said. That's what the fuck?
So, okay, hold up. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's many
Why
things
would
going
she
through my
say some
head.
shit, some weird ass
Exactly.
shit like that?
That's the first question. What did
Okay,
you
if you know you're not gonna be in this, you're not with CJ, so therefore you're not gonna see his kids anymore, and you wanted to maybe give her a goodbye talk, I would have been like, be good, listen to your mommy and daddy, take care.
Yeah, because number one, you don't know the twins. You've been around them for 2 months, bitch. You can't. That's 2 months, or even a month and a half. You don't know them well enough to have that type of conversation with the
Mm-hmm.
twins. That's inappropriate, and she crossed the line by doing that. That's the first thing. The second thing is, what did you witness in that household for to make you want to have that type of talk with a
Why would
5 year
you?
old
And then
child?
sit down, make a video, and really say this shit is important.
Exactly. Exactly.
What
Like,
up, C Miller?
what happened in the house? What did you witness? What did you see in that house that would have made you make want to tell this child that? What would have prompted you to go to that level of thinking? Because you're not her mom. You should be having that's inappropriate for you to know a child for 2 months, and if there's no reason that was given to you to have that type of conversation, why would you think of doing that?
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry for your
weird.
loss, Cass. I'm sorry your older brother passed away this morning. I'm sorry, Cass.
Oh, Cass. Oh, my
Yeah.
dear.
Girl, that don't even make sense to sit there and say that shit on a fucking video that you said that to somebody's child.
Royalty needs to have that clip to give to her lawyers, because I go back to it. What transpired
And
in the
then you,
two and a
it's the
half
fact that you
months.
really thought that was cool to make a video and say that one little part. Okay, everything was going. I'm listening on her reasons why, blah blah blah. Her and CJ ain't together. But then you get to the day apart and say some weird ass shit.
Yeah. What did you witness for you to say that? And if nothing happened, then bitch, even if something happened, you tell the mother. You find a way to reach out to royalty to tell royalty. But how dare you have such a conversation with a child you've only been around for a month and a half? She's out of line. This is a problem with CJ bringing all these strange fucking women around his daughter. You have Lexi fucking dragging her by the arm, abusing this little child physically, putting this child in a dark room as punishment,
That's crazy.
and that's
Like,
torture. Now you have this bitch having inappropriate conversation with a 5-year-old.
what up, Joelle? She said I had the mommy talk. You are not her
You're
mommy.
not her mommy. She has a mommy.
And second of all, why did you specifically say that part today?
Hey, what
But
about
but
baby
she was
CJ?
like, she was gonna say this. What she said after Princess. She was like, she said, CJ have a lot of people in and out the house, to women to guys. So I just want Daya to be careful.
Girl, if you are so concerned about it, go be a witness for royalty in court. How about that? If you're so concerned about Daya's safety, go and be a That's one way.
Oh,
That's the best way you can stand
oh,
up.
oh, okay. Hold on, person. Okay, Chris said run it by her again. While I was watching Kay's video, she dropped a video explaining the reasons why her and CJ broke up. So as I'm watching the video at the 16th minute mark, she says, "Yeah, I seen the kids a couple of days ago," because she was stating that her daughter still run errands and cook for CJ, which is weird, but you don't want nothing to do with him. Okay, anyway. So, but then she goes and say, yeah, and I seen the twins a couple of days ago, and I had a mommy talk with Daya, and I told Daya uh to don't let nobody, play in your private parts.
That's fucking like then clearly if she has if she, we need that part to go to royalty because here's CJ's recent girlfriend. That means she suspects that there are PDF files around CJ. That's what she's basically saying, Tiny. It's either she believes CJ is a PDF file, or she's witnessed something inappropriate happen to Dea in that house, or there's people who of there's some dirty people around CJ, and she knows that.
But
Because what
because
would
my thing,
prompt her?
after she says all of that, then she goes and say, I don't believe, he did. She was just saying, I don't believe none of that. But why would you say that?
Listen, I want that piece to be sent to. I hope royalty can get that piece. Hopefully, Cap can like clip farm it or something. We can share it with royalty. She can share it with the lawyer because Kay needs to be called up and subpoenaed to come to court and testify what would have prompted her to say that to CJ. You say that there's a lot of men and women in and out of CJ's house. Okay, what is it that you notice about these men and women that would make you feel that the child is unsafe? What happened? Something had to have happened. Fuck that.
Yeah. Something had to happen.
Something had to prompt her because it can't just be because there's a lot of men and women coming in and out of the house. It can't just be that. That shouldn't make you have that type of conversation with a 5-year-old that is not your child.
Not that
Yeah.
NDA.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I'm finna play it, y'all. Hold on. Nene says she's beyond overstepping. Right.
Exactly. Well, you know what? It's more
Not that NDA.
ammunition. It's more ammunition, hope for royalty to go back to her lawyer and say, listen, even his most recent girlfriend is concerned about my kid's safety in his home. He needs to have supervised visitation. And it's not just coming from, now they can't say, oh, it's royalty overacting and, blowing things out of proportion. This is CJ's recent girlfriend being concerned about Daya's safety in CJ's home. So what?
Yeah.
Is Kay a hater now? Is Kay trying to bring CJ down? Is that what they're gonna say?
Right. Okay, I'm finna skip to it. Hold on. Okay, y'all hear that.
On his legs, and like you can see my like cheeks. My cheeks are so big, you guys. My butt's big. And you can see my cheeks moving, and my swords were big. And she was like, "Oh, she has testicles." And then, girl.
Oh yeah, cause this phone ain't loud enough. Hold on. I want to play it to get her exact words. Oh, the TV man. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, this is crazy though. We gotta get. All right, yeah, on the TV. Let me play it, y'all, cause I'm pretty sure I heard her right. Yeah, Chris said he a fucking creeper. Yeah,
Facts, Chrissy.
it's something. Why would you? And then you make sure you put this in the video is insane to me.
Maybe, you know what just came to my mind? Maybe she thought it to be weird with Daya getting the multiple bath per every time she comes over. Maybe she, as a mother, think that's fucking weird. Why are you constantly bathing this child 3, 4, 5 times a day? Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm hoping like
Alexandra said Kay must have signed a NDA. Yeah. This is insane.
I don't think she signed a friggin' NDA.
Mm. Cause I think Lexi had signed one and D-Lo. He probably did make Kay sign one. Okay. Cause if I play it on the TV, y'all might be better. You can hear it. Her channel is called Snatch by Kay.
Exactly, Love Gang.
Uh,
There's a reason for her to
Talking
have
about
said
K.
that.
uh,
There's a reason for her to say something like that. Like, people don't just
right.
have a
Holding back
conversation
K.
like that with kids who aren't their own out of the blue, unprompted, no reason at all. Like,
And if
th-
if she had that talk with Dan, why did you say this in your fucking video? Like what?
and why aren't you mentioning, if you care so much about Dea, why aren't you finding a way to mention it to the mother, to her mother? Like, if you care so much, mention it to her mother. So now we're gonna have to have royalty question Dea, and now it's like she's put it out there now so that it leaves royalty no choice but to have this difficult conversation with her daughter every time she
Yeah.
going forward,
First
every
of all,
time
you
she
don't
comes back
have
from
no type
visiting the
of
father.
you don't have no type of personal ass talk like that with a child that's not yours.
Exactly.
Uh, okay.
Exactly.
Okay, y'all got it up. Let's hear.
That didn't bother me. I really don't care because, like I said, if he wanted to be there, he would be there. Um, his ex would always call me a tranny because I have like a really big butt and so weird. I think she was obsessed with that. I guess we did a video. Where I'm standing on his legs and like you can see my like cheeks. My cheeks are so big, you guys. My butt's big. Like you can see my cheeks moving, and my swords were big. And she was like, "Oh, she has testicles." And girl, bye. She's funny, and she still wants to be around, and so sad. Let's see.
Talk about Lexi.
Oh, come your daughter still goes to CJ's house. Okay, that's that. Um. Mm-mm-mm.
Do I miss CJ's kids? Actually, I just saw Dea and CJ um, a couple days ago, and I want to say like about a week ago, and it was crazy because Dea, she always asks Kiki if she wants to come to my house, and that's pretty hard, but I don't want to confuse her. I don't want to confuse the little boy, CJ, and it kind of broke my heart. Kiki brought over Dea and for a little bit, and I just hugged her, and I just kind of gave her the little mommy talk, like nobody touches you in your privates, nobody this. I don't know if like they have that conversation with her and stuff like that because there's so many people coming in her life, different women, CJ's friends, anything like that. CJ's very protective of his kids, but I just have.
Okay, that was the part, y'all.
Ah, fuck her. No, that bitch knows something. That
So
bitch,
she
don't
said
talk.
what her words was. I had a talk with Dad, like nobody touches you in that's what she
You're
said.
private, and that's not, bitch, that's not your place. That's not your place. If you feel there's something that needs to be addressed like that, you
Yeah.
talk to the mother. You find a way to talk to the mother. You don't say something like that and then turn around in the same breath and talk about, oh, CJ protects his kids. No, 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 no. No. There's no protection when you just literally said there's so many people in and out of that house. That's not protecting your kids.
Yeah, why did Nene said why is she singling out Daya?
They always single out Dea. They always single out Dea. Like,
If this was genuine, then she would have had it the talk with both of them, right?
exactly. Exactly.
I
And if it
still
was
think that's just
genuine,
inappropriate. Them
if
not
it
your kids.
if it was genuine and you were really truly a caring mother, you would reach out to those twins' mother and have that mother to mother, woman to woman conversation and say, listen, this is my concern that I have based on how I see so many people in and out of CJ's house. So if you can have that conversation with Dea, your daughter. She has no right, no grounds to be having that type of conversation with a 5-year-old child who's not hers. And, and she is no longer CJ's girlfriend.
And why did she make it a point? First of all, the shit is just weird. She made it a point. You really thought this was cool to say on a video about somebody's child and what you said, and this was very inappropriate. What you said to her.
Especially in the
Mhm.
climate of what's going on about C. Diddy.
It's not making any sense, right?
Come on now. For her to put something like that out in this climate of what's going on with C. Diddy, that doesn't help CJ. It just solidifies, you know, which we already know what he did to Jalea. We know he did that shit. But her now making this comment only solidifies it. And I'm going back to saying, you know what? I think she feels that it's weird and odd that CJ always giving this little girl a bath multiple times in one day.
Right, Alexandra. It's not okay for what's going on and grown people saying crazy shit to people kids that's not theirs. You was only in this man life for 2 months. Shit.
This girl is ridiculous.
Yeah, she was talking about Lexi. Yeah, her shade was toward Lexi. I didn't really care about that part. The part that was like alarming was the Daya part, you guys. Like, how dare you make a video and put shit out? Like that shit was not cool.
Like, it just, everybody wants to target royalty and her kids. This is fucked up. But I
Hmm.
need Cap or somebody to clip that piece so
Yeah,
that that can be evidence. Just stacking this fucking evidence because it's disgusting. And she, like, if she was so caring and wanting to protect Dea, she wouldn't. y- How dare you make a video of such a private conversation that you had? That's a very private and personal. So
yeah.
if you were such a protective person and you claim that you're a mom and you're a protective mom, you wouldn't talk about that on
That
video
was
like you
that
said.
was some actually I really feel like this was some evil ass shit for her to do, y'all.
It
This was some
is.
evil ass shit for her to do because like no ma'am. With the whole like you said, everything that's going on, how dare you sit there and make and say some shit like that?
Yeah.
This was basically she's saying she knows some shit. She knows she's
She,
seen some shit.
ex-
But
Listen,
but
Tyn'e,
but
she
but
had
it's
to.
weird. But you're still. But then she goes on to say, "Oh well, CJ ain't like that. He ain't did nothing. My daughter be running errands for him still, and my daughter be cooking for him still.
She
Why?
acts as if a
But
predator.
then you go to say you don't want to ever be around CJ. You don't ever want to be with him. But you don't want to be around him. You don't ever want to be with him. So why is it okay for your daughter to be around him?
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
That's
Like,
no. I'm
like
I'm I'm side eyeing K because you's an evil ass bitch. If
if
you
he's
seen
so
some shit,
disrespectful, if he's
yeah.
so disrespectful to her, why would you want your daughter to be around a man that is so disrespectful to you? Because she says CJ is
Mhm.
very disrespectful to her. So why would
He
you
told
want
her
your
to
daughter to
get
be around
out and
something
never
like that?
come the fuck back. He told her to
Okay.
get out and never come the fuck back. So therefore, your daughter should not be back over there. The fuck.
And doesn't she think if he treated you like that, Kay, don't you think the minute your daughter does something he doesn't like, you don't think he gonna treat her just like that? You don't think he's gonna treat her the exact same? Nah,
Right.
fuck you, Kay. It's smoke for you.
Yeah, that's
You're
what
on the
Kay
motherfucking
did
hit list.
was out of line, and it was some evil ass shit for that alone statement. I, I was right what I said. She said I said what I said, and that's what she said. She said she
Yep.
told Daya, "Don't let nobody play in your private parts."
You know what? At this point in time, yep, we're gonna need royalty to start. Like,
And
if
yeah,
he's not
Nene, and I caught that shade too. The little boy, girl, you better watch your fucking mouth. That's borderline. You know what I'm trying to get to, Princess. You don't refer to people kids as little boys and little girls. That's disrespectful. They have a name.
exactly,
They have a
and
name.
at this point in time, if royalty isn't already doing so, yeah, start bringing your kids to the doctor after every visit. That's why I know therapy costs money. These things cost money, but start getting these kids checked out.
Yeah, Capri said if you gotta have that talk and you not even her mother, that's some weird ass shit.
Because this is fucked up. This is this is beyond, like, none of these people know their boundaries. Do they not know their fucking boundaries and how to stay in their lane?
Right, Capri?
How could you have this type of concern and not try to find a way to reach out to royalty? You can DM her on IG. You know her. I know she knows royalty's IG.
She
You
know
could have
exactly
DM'd
who
her.
she is because she was just like, man, this is insane. Capri said they always singling out the twins. And then she was like, well, yeah, me and Kamari, we still follow each other on Instagram or whatnot.
What, she wants a cookie? A 13-year-old child is following you, so you want a cookie? Like what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Just Vonna. That shit wasn't cool. I peeped the shade calling CJ the little boy. Baby CJ has a name. And that shit was borderline disrespectful. That shit reminds me how they used to do, slavery back in the day. Come here, little boy.
Exactly.
Like, that's what, like, nah. Hell nah. I'm like, cause when I heard her say little boy, I'm like, what the fuck?
AWOC, hit the link. Hit the link, AWOC. Drop
Yeah.
the link for AWOC.
This shit this shit is insane. I have never seen nothing like this in my life.
It's
It's
Katie,
it's
or
it's
it's
weird as
smoke
fuck.
for
How
her.
how you go from yeah, CJ was good to me, and then how you go from she said this is all in the same video, Princess. She like yeah, CJ was good to me, but then you say he was disrespectful. Then you say you would never be back with him. I will never go back over there. Like come on, like this is cuckoo for cocoa puffs. Was he
And
good or
I hope,
not?
and I hope this bitch Kay didn't just make that shit up about having conversation with Dea about letting nobody touch her private parts just so she could go fucking viral. Because these motherfuckers love to use royalty or her kids to try and go viral
Matter
or
of
try to
fact,
get
hood class,
attention.
it was she trying to make it sound good. It was 5 weeks because I calculated the weeks. It was 5 weeks, but she trying to say it was 2 months. No, you was with CJ for 5 weeks, man. And she was
Like you, it's fucking crazy. How you
yeah.
think you? But like, what makes you think you have the right to be having that type of conversation with somebody's 5-year-old
Kid,
child?
would you like somebody that man? What a Walt? A Walt.
Hey y'all, hey Bookies.
Hey, boo
Hey.
Oh
boo.
shit. Okay, what happened? I've been missing on the internet all day.
Oh my God. So Kay dropped her video, which is first of all, okay, they've been broken up a minute, right? So she just now dropping her video.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At the 16th minute mark, AWOL, she throughout the video she explains why they ain't together type shit.
Mm-hmm.
The 16th minute mark, she says, yeah, somebody said, do you miss the twins? So she was like, somebody asked her that. So she said, yeah. A matter of fact, I seen the twins about a week ago. And then she was
Oh,
like, Daya came up to me and I had the mommy talk with Daya. And then she said, I told Daya nobody should be touching your private part.
period. Wait,
Pamela.
she just seen her.
Ro-
Wait, hold on. You said she just seen her a week ago.
She said she's talking about Kay is talking about Daya, that she had the mommy talk with Daya and she told Daya nobody. She's out of line for that.
I think when she saw, you know what? I'm trying to put two and
But
two together,
wait, what do you
and
mean saw a week ago?
I think not a week ago, because remember her video just came out, so
Yeah.
her video must have been recorded before. And I think when she said she saw the twins, I think remember that time when CJ posted and Kiki, his step girlfriend, was wearing his Supreme
Mm,
jacket. And she was at the house, like when she made, I guess, the broccoli and all that stuff, whatever food she had cooked for him. I think it was then that Kay recorded her fucking video around that time.
Yeah.
that's this is insane, bro. What
Because that
prompted
was,
her
Why
to
would
drop it
she?
so
Hey,
late though?
why would she make a video saying that particular line? Is insane.
Because I feel honestly, I'm not really familiar with these women he been with, bro. But I feel like the fact that she said that publicly, I feel like she's making a statement, like she's saying without saying it. Because interesting enough, when he had recorded that video of Kiki, like that was very off-putting, and I feel like she said that on. I feel like she knows, like she's seen some shit that she agree with when it comes to the internet. Like he got predator tendencies. Excuse me.
and the fact
Was
that
he supposed to
CJ,
like probably say that today? Yeah, no, but I just feel like he just got too many randoms around his kids.
That's what she said
the
in the
fact that
video.
He did.
CJ knows this
Hmm.
girl for only, he knows this girl for only 5 weeks. They're broken up, and he's allowing this 17-year-old assistant, in quotes, to take his child over to this woman's house that you're no longer with, that you only knew for 5 weeks. He's so fucking irresponsible. Anything could happen. You don't know this woman good enough. You don't know her peoples. You don't know her friends.
There we go.
Why are you allowing this other her
Yeah.
17-year-old daughter to bring your child? Like CJ does not, he does not raise those kids. The only time CJ spends with those kids is when he needs to record for content. Once that camera is off, it's other people raising those kids.
Yeah. What? Okay. Yeah. You want me to play it back for you, AWOL?
Please let me see.
Okay.
Let me hear
And then
what you got there.
and shout out to everybody in the building. And
Excuse me.
shout out to everybody in the building. What up, Black Beauty? Big Bat smoking crack in the building.
I just wonder
Um.
what deterred these women away from this nigga. Like, what? Like, why would she feel the need to say that? You know?
All right.
Like, what did
I
you
think.
see something or? But at the same time, if you did, and that's somebody else's child, and you're telling a 5-year-old that. I guess she feel like she can't control Kiki because she's about to be 18. But
Well, because my thing is like the reason why it's just not her place to tell Daya that. That's how I feel. You're not her mother.
Exactly.
yeah,
And
I can
second
see
of
that
all,
for sure.
how are you trying to tell somebody else some shit and your daughter should not be going over and kicking it with CJ?
Yeah,
Please.
I
It's
do see the
about
hypocrisy with
boundaries,
that for
and
sure.
she crossed the boundaries. And I'm telling you right now, if CPS was to get a hold of this, they would go and question this chick to like, why would you want to have this type of conversation with a 5-year-old? Why?
Mhm.
We put so many questionable people
It's
around
not,
But
this
I
yeah,
kid,
do
it's
I
not
and
her
do
it's
child.
believe
It's not her
insane.
stepchild. You barely know this child. You haven't been around her long enough to know her. So why would you, what would have prompted you to have a conversation like this with the child and not even try to reach out to the child's mother if you were so concerned and let the mother have that conversation? Don't you think it's up to royalty to determine what is appropriate and when is the appropriate time to have certain conversations with her 5-year-old kids? It's up to royalty. No fucking strange bitch shouldn't be coming in and forcing that conversation onto the child. Kay, you are a fucking dirty whore. I hate you for doing that. I despise women like you.
Yeah,
because
Lakosha.
okay,
I'll say
let's
the
think
same shit,
about it.
Lakosha.
If she was really genuine, I wouldn't have still put that in no video and said that particular line. If this was genuine, if she was coming from a motherly place, you know what I'm saying? There's no way I would sit there and make a video and be like, hey, I told her this. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If this shit was genuine, you would not put this in a fucking video. She did this
Exactly.
either I'm thinking y'all either she seen some shit
Hmm.
or what was the other thing you said, Princess? It was something else you said.
She either seen something or she saw something happen. She's or she's suspicious of why CJ is constantly bathing Dea. Like that's probably uncomfortable to her. Or she just wants to be fucking messy, man, and
That's what
cross
I yeah,
boundaries.
it's two things. Because if this was coming from a genuine place, I wouldn't have put this in a video.
And she didn't and okay, granted she put it in the video, but she didn't put it in the video. She didn't mention that, okay, I had a conversation with CJ about this and I also messaged the mother to make it seem, a little bit full and a little bit more well-rounded. The way she's put it in the video is that as if, because she says her daughter brought Dea over to her house.
I don't know,
So
y'all.
she's
I think she's
having this
seen something.
conversation at her house with Dea, and Dea's parents, father or mother, aren't present.
Exactly, Lexi. I feel like that's what's going on. Like, I feel like, because you were saying she could have reached out to Royalty and woo woo woo. Like, mind you, like, nah. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, if she would have reached out to Royalty and said what she said on that video to Royalty in the DMs, like, you got to understand, like, what that's going, you know what I'm saying, going to do for CJ on the back end. Like, we don't give a fuck. But you know the stuff that was already going on with Jada, like it's just like whoa, and it was already
Hmm.
enough. Like that was what was like kind of spearheaded it all.
Right.
But I feel like she's saying that
Hmm.
because she, excuse me, either seen something about this
Yeah.
nigga off camera that was very like, yeah, bro, like something's off
Uh,
about you.
and Lindia feels, she says, I'm kind of glad she mentioned it in the video because this is more ammunition to reopen the case. I think CPS needs to get involved and question Day and find out what's going on.
Yeah,
Exactly, Lindalia. And this girl, Kay, she needs to be subpoenaed since she wants to open her big mouth, and since she felt the need to go and have this conversation with Dea and not even inform Dea's mother, then she needs to be subpoenaed and questioned as to why she felt the need. She
Yeah.
saw something. If she felt so strongly that she had to
Hmm.
have a conversation with Dea, then what did you see that
exactly,
made you
Chelsea.
feel so strong to do this?
Okay, A-Walk, I'm gonna play it. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's let A-Walk hear it, y'all. Let me see.
And she was like, "Oh, she has testicles," and girl, bye. She's funny, and she still wants to be around, and it's so sad. Let's see. How come your daughter still goes to CJ's house? Okay, that's that. Do I miss CJ's kids? Actually, I just saw Daya and CJ a couple days ago, and I want to say like about a week ago, and it was crazy because Daya, she always asks Kiki if she wants to come to my house, and that's pretty hard, but I don't want to confuse her. I don't want to confuse the little boy, CJ, and it kind of broke my heart. Kiki brought over Daya and for a little bit, and I just hugged her, and I just kind of gave her the little mommy talk, like nobody touches you in your privates, nobody this,
Pause.
I don't know
Pause.
if
Pause.
they have
Pause.
that
Pause.
Okay,
conversation.
pause.
Okay,
Pause.
Awa. Okay.
I'm
Pause.
pausing.
This is yet another situation. Oh my god, bro. Why the hell is Kiki taking the twins to go see your ex-girlfriend?
Exactly. That's what I said. Why is the 17-year-old bringing her over to, like, that is, and they've only known them for 5 weeks? 5
Yeah,
weeks? And
Lexi.
he has a 17-year-old taking his 5-year-old daughter over to this ex-girlfriend's house? No.
I think if it's possible, this would warrant some supervised visitation because the integrity of the children's innocence is being like gambled with because he
Yup.
doesn't understand the he doesn't understand protecting children. He wasn't protected because anybody, my mama didn't play that shit. I couldn't even go to fucking sleepovers.
Okay.
I couldn't even go to
Facts.
even every family member's house because my
Right.
mom was like, I can't control what goes on in everybody's house. Yeah, you might
Yeah.
go over there and play with Carly, but Carly's cousin might come over. I can't control what goes on in their household. That's what
Right.
CJ he does not understand that. And you can't have all these random ass grown ass motherfuckers around your children. You're not watching them. You're a negligent father. You're not
Right.
even you're an
Exactly.
internet dad. Like I told your whole ass 2 years ago. You're a fucking internet dad. We see it
Black
in real time. It could have
Black
been a
Beauty
tragic
says.
incident back in 24 or 23 when Legacy and Daya went outside and y'all was not paying any attention to them. You don't care about them. Why
Right,
won't
y'all.
you
Black
just
Beauty.
bow out gracefully when it comes to being this internet? You want to keep this shit up because you want, excuse me, some type of attachment to royalty because you know she gonna be all right. You have a problem. Like that's what I'm saying. Like stop letting the twins suffer for your own personal disdain for royalty because she left your ass. She's not Reeve.
Right.
Your anger is with Reeve. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have abandonment issues, sir. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like don't let your daughter, your son, don't let them take the fall for this shit. That's insane. But I think that they need to have supervised visitation on his end because it's too many mishaps. And then God forbid something happens and it's like, oh, it's too late because we've been telling y'all, you know what I'm saying, been reporting this shit and y'all let them still keep going over there. And then some shit happens and now y'all look like duh. And it's like, no, bitch, I should have been like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga been doing on some weird shit even when the shit was going on.
Right.
Like, you
Right.
can't, I'm saying adults, you got to watch them kids around kids too.
Right.
Because like
I
Kamari with that shit, she's been exposed to too much. Like that toilet water situation, I don't know, bro. Like,
Black
the
Beauty
man,
says
constant
she was
YK9
4 years
answer.
old. Like she's a freaking baby, bro. Like I can't believe they was like saying she was lying. I'm like, bro, y'all are crazy. This is a baby. She's 4.
Yeah.
Why would children are so in it? They're so pure. How would she know anything of that sort? She wouldn't. Okay. Excuse me. Just like when they came home talking about some titties and or boobies and all that shit, smacking them on the butt and stuff like that's some CJ. That's some shit that he, allowed them to see. Like he
and
has no censorship with them.
that's what she picked up from Lexi, Ewok. At the
All
time it was
it's
Lexi
but
she was picking
listen,
that up
at the
from.
end of the day, it's gonna fall back on the dad because you're
Yep.
the father. You need to protect your children. Those
Yep.
people can only come around if you allow them to come around when your kids are there. How about when your kids are there, everybody else leave? Because you was crying on the internet. She won't let me see my kids. I need full custody. You wanted full custody to give them to everybody else? Then give them
Exactly.
to their mother. Someone who
And
loves
and
that's going to
and
ensure
if
their
she wanted
safety.
to, if she wanted to give motherly advice, why didn't she tell Kamari that she's too young to be smoking blunts, huh? And be drinking Don Julio? Why didn't she tell Kamari that? But no, they want to focus on royalties, kids.
Exactly, Nene. Like, and I got a problem about this singular day of shit out. We've been clocking that shit since 2023.
It's
It's
horrible.
always something with that. It's always something with Daya. And he's the one that uses her to say the stuff to come against Royce on the internet. He never puts baby. You don't really hear nothing about baby CJ. It's always Daya. Why?
Yeah. This is insane. Capri said, "Why is Kiki a grown ass man assistant? That nigga not no big time celebrity for him to even have. Why? But my thing is how Kay gonna speak to Daya, but meanwhile you still got your daughter going over his house after you not with this man anymore.
But why would you say that today and not both of them? They're both little. They're both the same age. They're both 5 year
Right.
olds. Boys get S8 as well. It's not just
And
girls. So why would you
and
not say that to both of them? Why just single out Daya? Like that's some weird shit. And he
and
needs
seeing
supervised visitation.
seeing people in and out of CJ's house isn't grounds. That's not good enough grounds for you to have such a personal and private conversation with a 5-year-old child who you've only known for 5 weeks. Something more specific had to have happened for you to feel the need to have such a conversation with a child.
And then
Okay?
right.
And I think it goes back to her witnessing CJ wanting to bathe that little girl 3, 4, 5 times per day. I think she finds that shit to be weird.
She
And I
found a
think
lot of stuff to
she,
be weird. She knows Kenneth ass is weird too.
exactly.
She's
She don't
But
want to get involved, but she's saying, I'm reading between the lines. Yeah, it may have been out of line, but I think she did that for a reason. Because,
right.
mind you, we would never know about the quote unquote conversation had she not said it in her video. But I
I
believe
was
she
just
let that be known because she's like still reading in between the lines. Like, I feel like royalty could take that and say, hey, this lady was their dad's girlfriend for a short amount of time, and she came to the internet and said this about my daughter. Mind you,
that's what I
last year
said
there
to
was some shit that
AWOC.
happened with
Yeah.
her eldest sister. I just feel like,
That's what I said,
bro.
AWOC. Let her be subpoenaed to explain. And even though I think she's out of line to put it in the video or and even have that conversation with Dea, the only good thing that comes out of it is it's evidence for royalty to use and bring to her lawyer to say, listen, even this woman is concerned about my kid's safety with this man. It's time we revise, amend this custody agreement, and he only needs to get supervised visitation. That's the only good positive that can come out of it is royalty can use it as her evidence.
Yeah. So
But
yeah,
I
but
still stand by the fact that this girl is wrong and has crossed her boundaries for having that type of conversation with a child she's only known for 5. Go reach out to the mother. Even if you're gonna have, okay, granted you want to have the conversation. What's the next step? Why didn't you take the most obvious next step, which is to reach out to the child's mother and
say,
share
hey,
your
hey,
concerns?
I just want to let you know I had a talk with your daughter.
Exactly.
Um, and then also something what she said CJ has so
I know,
many
Capri.
she
Sorry, go
said,
ahead.
oh sorry, she said CJ has so many people in and out. She said men and women in and out that house, and it's just not good to have that type of, stuff going on with the twins there.
Well, thanks, Kay, for, giving royalty extra evidence, and hopefully she can keep stacking it, and somebody will say, okay, you know what? We gotta do something about this. Where there's smoke, there gotta be fire.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. Okay, Keisha, I'm gonna check my DM. But she's definitely. I feel like. Yeah, I guess and yeah, I do stand by what she wrong for having that type of conversation with a child that's not yours. But if she's trying to and my thing is, if you was really concerned, why you just ain't reach out to royalty?
I wouldn't have even reached out to royalty. I would
Yeah,
have reached out to the police.
yeah,
Because I know she knows that it's some current shit going on. It's public. And I know CJ Big Mouth that let it be known you know what I'm saying? I would have called the police. I would need some paperwork so that shit can be documented. Then I'll reach out to Royalty and say, hey, me and your children's father are no longer together, but while I was with him, there's some odd behavior, and I'm knowledgeable about what you are currently going through with your eldest daughter with their big sister. So
Exactly.
I would even you know what I'm saying? Like as I'm seeing it happen type shit. If it is some stuff going on, but I feel like for her to even say that, I'm just honing in just the fact that she even said that and singling out Daya. Yeah, nah, that's some
Exactly.
weird shit. It's just weird, but he ain't
yeah.
gonna learn.
I don't understand why it's all like AWOL said. It's always singling out Daya for every fucking thing.
Because you want to know why? In my opinion, the reason that everybody signals, everyone picks Daya out to be the face of their fucking bullshit is because they specifically see how CJ protects baby CJ. I think C Diddy, I think he shows people that baby CJ, that's my boy, that's my son. Always have baby CJ probably all up under his arm and let the run amok and do whatever he wants. Like he doesn't care. You see, he's always calling Dea some type of name, whether he's saying she's a liar like her mom, like you know what I mean. So if he can do that on camera, imagine what he says to this little girl off of camera,
He's
and
setting the
when
stage
people are
to
around.
to throw her under the bus too.
Exactly.
He's setting the stage because he wants to make Daya look like the problem child. And
Mm,
see, he has videos of
Exactly.
Daya talking against royalty. So he's gonna say, "Oh my gosh, Daya saying the same thing, but look at these videos. See, I don't know. Da, da, da. He's weird.
yeah.
He's very calculating. I can tell that nigga right there.
Yeah, D said you ask a mother's
Mm-mm.
permission to do that kind of stuff. Oh no, let me go back to Nene comment. My nephew asked me a question related to something sexual, and I immediately called my brother, and that's my nephew. What is wrong with these women?
Exactly. Exactly. You don't want to start having
Mm,
conversations with a child that's not yours and not knowing if the child's parents have already had those conversations, are having those conversations, or you don't know this child. Royalty knows her kids. UK, you don't know this child. You don't know what's appropriate or when it is the appropriate time to have a conversation with a child. You don't know what her tolerance level is like. Just because you've been around her for a few weeks, that don't make you an expert on this child.
But see, look, Princess, that's what I was saying last night. CJ throws these twins to everybody to take care of. Like Lexi, I'm telling you, the reason why they feel so entitled to have an opinion, to do anything, is because they are the main ones taking care and looking after them. Look at how
Exactly.
Angel just did all that shit. They feel
Exactly.
entitled to a say so because they don't want to throw CJ under the bus, but that nigga don't do shit when it comes to them. When them cameras not rolling, he don't give a fuck what the fuck they do.
Exactly, Awok. Yep.
And that's what I'm saying. So I feel Kay felt the need to say that because really I want to say, why hasn't CJ had their own conversation with his own children?
Because he doesn't care.
Why does it? Why would it have to come from one of your girlfriends, your test and trial girlfriends? Why did it come from you as the father? Oh, okay. That's the question that needs answers.
And
Why did you not tell your own children that that's a no-no zone?
if he's having people with shady backgrounds around and he has kids, then you know the saying, birds of a feather flock together. So yeah. And if this girl, here's the other thing too, is if you're so concerned about the shady people and these shady characters that are in and out of CJ's house, why aren't you concerned for your own 17-year-old daughter's safety? Makes no sense.
The same thing he doing
Right.
today is the same shit he doing to Kamari.
Yeah.
He didn't abandon them, but he doing the same shit. Cause he will make Kamari look like this, look like that, and quick to
Yeah,
throw her ass under the bus. You know how he really think he doesn't like Mari. Cause he thinks she's ghetto and all this. But you see when he called her down there, what does she feed into? She feeds into that narrative that he has in her head when it comes to, see how he called her down there for drama?
exactly.
Because that's what you want her to feed into. But any other time she's expendable. You don't give a fuck about her. And see, when
Exactly.
it comes to royalty, you want to use her children to hurt her. So you're going to get Daya to say all these things publicly, and now you got people bombarding her comment section. Oh my gosh, royalty traumatizing the kids. She hates her kids. They hate her. They hate. Look at Kenneth. They hate her. They hate her. Nigga, who the fuck is you? Your mama hates you. You worry about the wrong motherfucking shit. Your mama gave your ass up for a dime bag, bitch. Shut
Okay.
your bitch ass up. Y'all some
Damn.
fucking punks.
They
Don't turn
want
me up
going
tonight. Don't
crazy.
piss me off. They worry about, I mean, the wrong
Not a
motherfucking
dime
shit. He just think
bag.
he gonna show them as some type of play. I'm like, Kenneth, why do you think you trump CJ? I'm sorry, why do you think you trump Roy? You don't trump the parents. You mad as hell because you thought that they weren't gonna leave that shit. Cause see, let's say that that cop said no royalty, you can't have the kids. Da, 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 they're gonna stay with their uncle. Oh, he
Yeah.
was gonna go ballistic. She pulled up to my house and tried to take. She pulled up with the cops and tried to get Day and CJ taken away from me. But see, you felt like a little puppy because they left, and you have to sit here and try to push a narrative that they hate their mom. They don't hate their mama, bro. They don't even know. They don't even know. How about this, Kenneth and CJ? They don't even know your mama.
Exactly.
That's the problem. Y'all worry about the wrong
Man,
shit.
this some I have never seen no weird ass shit like this in my life. You know, I think Kay was out of line, y'all, for putting this shit on the video and saying what she said, but I I don't it's like I'm iffy with it. Maybe she trying to let it be known, like, hey, I seen some weird shit. You know what I'm
She had
saying?
to have. She had to have. Nobody has a conversation like that with a child that they've only known for about 5 weeks, unprompted, without any causation. Like,
Right.
why would I'm not gonna have a conversation like that with a child that I'm just getting to know without seeing something. Something had to have happened to make her have like, and if nothing happened and she still chose to have a conversation like that with Dea, she needs to be slapped. Okay, she needs to be fucked up, because how dare you overstep your boundaries if there is
Cause she
no
said the
reason for you
mommy
to do that?
talk.
How dare you? You're
The
not her
mommy talk.
mommy.
You was not
You're
her
not her
mother.
mother. You're not a stepmother. You were barely a girlfriend. Barely a girlfriend.
Come on, let's be real. 2 months of being with somebody is not. You can't even count that as a girlfriend, like,
You,
or
you, you can't.
or
She was just
boyfriend.
to be realistic, Tiny, she was just a fuck buddy. That's all she was. She was a fuck buddy. You were just getting
Yeah.
fucked. That's it. You were nothing. So how dare you sit down and have that type of conversation? So I hope, you know, the reason why she was prompted is because she saw something, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
other than that, listen, man. Bitch, you if there wasn't anything, you should have never had that conversation. And just for that, CPS needs to come and question you. There needs to be a little bit more questioning happening by the authorities.
Right. Pamela Queen said, "I'm happy she let it be known." But no, the proper way you got it. What she did was out of line, saying this is a child. You should have contacted royalty. That's the mother.
Yep. But it's okay. CJ's playing a dangerous fucking game. But he gonna learn one of these days. He gonna learn.
Yeah. I mean, because when it comes to your children, private conversations like that is supposed to be between you and your child, nobody else.
Exactly, Nate. A motherfucking stranger. And she's a sick bitch. Like, I'm sorry. Um, you've just known these kids for 5 weeks and you're already saying, oh, you love the kids? No, no, bitch. You're obsessed. You seem like some type of a fatal attraction, single white lady, single white female type shit because I don't care. I if I meet a man, listen, when I my now husband, when I met him, his daughter was 2.5 years old. Okay, my stepdaughter was 2.5 years old. And I definitely did not love that child in those 5 weeks, in the first 5 weeks. I did not. I would be lying. As I grew to learn the father and get to
It's
know
just
about
not
the
genuine
father, I
because
learned to love the child along the way over time. But it certainly didn't happen in five
yeah.
weeks. I didn't
I
hate
just
the child. I just
yeah.
didn't love the child. Like love is, do they even know what love is? No, I didn't love this child in 5 weeks.
All right.
In 6 months, a year, definitely. I love the child because now I was spending so much more time. I was getting to, I knew the father, I knew the mother. You know what I mean? I'm spending way more
But
time with
my
the
thing
child.
is, this is not her child to be speaking on somebody else's child. Why do these women do that? The ones that the only one I really ain't seen speak on anything was Mabel.
Exactly, because Mabel knew that CJ was a fucking goofy from the beginning. Because remember, the reason she probably didn't say shit is because she's probably thinking, nigga, why did you have to make up such an elaborate lie to tell people about how you met me, and then have us sit down and tell another lie about how we met each other? Like he told like three different stories about how they met each other. So Mabel probably thought from the start, like, this nigga is a goofy for real. I think she was just staying quiet so she could observe what was going on, and then she's like, "Nah, this is too much. I'm out of here."
Yeah. Yeah, what you think, A-Walk? You up here still too? What up,
Mhm.
Jeremiah? Yeah. He's a
I'm
man.
just. What happened to the black girl that he kissed in the mouth?
Oh, that was a
Yeah.
paid. He
Okay.
paid. He
Yeah.
paid for that kiss.
That nigga
That
gonna get mono, bro.
he paid for that.
What
That
up, Betty
wasn't.
Boo?
That wasn't nothing.
D
And
says
that girl.
trying to
And
make
that girl.
out.
That girl. That girl definitely has to be a
Big
stripper or an
mama.
escort or a prostitute because ain't no way I'm gonna see you and you're gonna pay me to just kiss you to be at. No, I'm not doing that. Fuck you.
The thing is, D said, yeah, trying to make out was there 2 months when it was not 2 months. So my thing is, this shit is not shit. There's no way she could be that she really is genuine about the twins and care about the twins because it's just like if you really cared and you had that personal conversation with Daya, then you should have reached out to royalty and let it be known.
Exactly.
Hey,
That's what I
princess.
say.
Hey, princess.
What?
I seen you in that airplane gang. That motherfucker was so little. Oh man, what the fuck gang? In a Barbie airplane? What the fuck?
You're fucking lying. That's WestJet. That's a big airplane. Okay? Go look up WestJet. Lying ass motherfucker.
Hey, Jeremiah, is that you with the teeth?
Cap, you're just jealous. Cap, I think you wanted me to find out how much was a bottle of was it white Hennessy?
Yeah.
It's $60. 60 US.
Oh, 60 US. That's kind of cheap.
Yeah.
Jeremiah, where'd you go?
Yeah, I saw it this morning when I was in the duty free.
Is that Jerry? Is this him
Yeah,
in the
that.
white? Can you blow up his picture? What is this? Is this a monkey?
Yeah, Chelsea, he's hating. He's hating Chelsea. He's
Yeah.
probably glad I'm back in Canada too. No more Jamaican fresh fruits off the farm for me. I know he's happy I'm back.
He just got on your head cap.
Low key, the mangoes did look good, eh?
Not you in the bed, Jeremiah. Man, this is insane. And I see mixed. I've been seeing mixed comments. Some people are in the comments, y'all. They're glad that she spoke about it because you know. But
You see CJ on 32 is commenting saying how he's like, I would never do that to you.
treat you like that, yeah. Treat. I would never treat you
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, he comment. CJ on 32 made a comment underneath K video. But y'all know
Yeah.
one thing that everybody says about CJ, they are saying he has like a child in the mind. Who
Because
said
he's
that?
He's
stunted.
not acting.
Yeah.
His growth is stunted. Is that Johnny?
Joni?
Joni in the
What?
motherfucking building, man.
Joni, where in the hell have you?
I
Joni,
miss
don't piss
Joni.
me off.
Johnny was on punishment, gang.
Joni,
Joni. Hey, Joni. Joni,
Joni,
Joni.
you ate the micro. Joni,
She ate the microphone.
now you have to
Say
wait for
what?
another microphone to come. No, I'm just playing, Joni. Where you at, girly pop? Come on.
But you know what's crazy, y'all? Everybody, I respect everybody's opinion. And so a lot of people feel like, okay, they're glad that Kay, I mean, not a lot of people, but some people feel like they're glad that Kay spoke about it. And then I feel like this was wasn't cool.
Listen, Tiny, I think you and I feel the same way. And it's two things, and two things can be true at the same time. We are we're glad that she posted it only because it will be additional evidence that royalty can use to say, you know what, to prove that even other people don't feel like CJ's environment is safe for the twins. That's the only reason why I would say, okay, you know what, I'm glad you posted it. But at the end of the day, the context of her having such a conversation with a 5-year-old child that she barely knows is still inappropriate, and she crossed her
Right.
boundaries.
Yeah.
And
So it's like
she
you
should have
stuck.
had a
I'm like stuck
conversation
in
with
a
the
hard
mother.
place, like like
Jerry, what in the shit?
that's crazy.
Jeremiah.
Ain't never come
Hey,
to
I
Yes,
got a
yes,
question.
yes.
You know, when Kenny Boy went not to get off topic, when
Yeah.
Kenny Boy went live, did y'all notice that he got a wandering eye like Miss Netta? I'm not bullshitting. If you watch that nigga, look at his fucking eyes. That bitch on the left, that bitch started wandering. Like
Oh
that
So
whole
wow,
fit.
man.
Like y'all seen the episode of SpongeBob where that nigga eyeball fell off his face? Bro, Kenny,
so
why you got a lazy eye, my nigga?
So Awok, are you saying it's his that
Not too
he's the
much
one
on
that
me.
needs to be knocked in the side of his head to straighten his eye out?
I don't know, but Princess, I'm not bullshitting.
I saw it, Awok.
I said, niggas, yo, I wondering like Miss Nutty, you know how that motherfucker start just going
Not too
off to the
much.
side
Not
and
too
shit. That
much.
hoe start calling the play. Blue 42, bitch ass nigga. Like, why is
Oh,
your
I
eye
kid
going
you
on the side?
not.
Oh hell no, nah, bruh.
So
Yo
so
ass,
Not too
Awok,
much.
yo
so that means
ass.
him
That's
and
it.
which
Yeah.
child?
Reevy smoked the most crack with you. Now your eye wandering to the trap house. I mean, to the left.
Ah,
That's
oh
Who said they
insane.
saw it? Lakosha,
Hey.
bro. Fam, hit that hoe start wondering. You can look at that bitch start wondering. I'm like, nigga, are you fucking Angela? That nigga's cockeyed. Oh, hell, I'm finna call him Miss Netta. Joe Netta.
Not Jonetta.
Joe, you are no
Child,
longer
your
Kitty
lunch
Boy.
is
You are Joe Netta.
ready.
Black Beauty, did you see that shit? Nay,
Hey,
nay. Bookies.
Awok,
not
Awok,
Jeremiah.
you're a real fool, you know. Awok said Riri smoked the most crack with you.
Hey, look. Rose says
Oh God.
CJ is on something. So y'all, I kid you not, because CJ dropped the video today, y'all. And the way he acting and trolling, this shit is bruh. I'm like, something is wrong with him.
You
Do
know
not
he's
do
he's
people
in he's in Dubai with those white people smoking that blow
and
or
speaking of that,
snorting that blow.
Kay was asked Kay asked she said Kay says somebody asked her, y'all, do she think CJ is spiraling out of control or whatnot? She's like, oh no, it's just trolling. This is how he makes his money. I just think she's fake as fuck. Bitch, you're not keeping it real.
And but yet she wants people to think that she's a mother. So as a mother, you think that a 36-year-old man trolling and bullying kids
Hit that
on the
pipe.
Right.
internet is okay? You think that's normal
Let's be
for a
real. She's not with
36-year-old man to
CJ
be trolled? Come
because
on.
she know the nigga is weird. She ain't with him. She left his ass. He told her to get out and don't come the fuck back.
He probably dissed her even more than worse than that. He probably, because we know CJ cusses people out, so he probably cussed her the fuck out.
What up, boss daddy in the building?
And remember, she said, I think it was at the beginning of the video, she said that she she told some CJ something personal about herself that weirded him out. What
Yeah.
the fuck
What's
could have weirded him out?
yeah. I don't know. Mm.
So that's why I'm like, fuck Kay. This bitch, there's something wrong with her. Like,
Yeah. Nene, because how is it cool for this man to disrespect you and you still allow your daughter to go over there? And your daughter is weird as fuck because if a man disrespect my mom, I'm not finna come kumbaya, kick it with him, do anything for a motherfucking dollar.
yep, exactly.
So I don't understand. I damn sure would have been telling my child, no, the fuck you ain't going over there. What the fuck? I'm not with that man. I'm not dating that man. I only known that man for 5 seconds.
Exactly.
This shit is
But
weird.
it's funny that ever since
Oh, you back,
CJ,
AWOL?
it's funny
Yes.
ever since CJ got with that new girl, I don't see the step girlfriend around anymore. Did she quit her job as an assistant?
Mm, exactly, Nene. That shit weird as hell. She talking about, yeah, she run errands for him and she cook for him. That is not her man, bitch.
Boss
Why the fuck
daddy.
is your daughter cooking for your ex nigga, hoe?
Boss daddy, hit the link. This, bro. Okay, I figured it out. I figured it out. These niggas are related to Wild Style Beats.
Yep.
These niggas, those people who be on Reevy's pen, those are they fucking cousins. Reevy, why do you ain't telling that was your people? Them is your people. Cause
It
this
was.
nigga, this nigga eyes is going one way. The one on the left right here is gonna stay straight. But that bitch that's on the other side, that bitch gonna start wondering. Go look at that live again. You think I'm bullshitting?
We got to
That
watch
bitch
it.
start
Yeah, I'm gonna watch
wondering.
it.
Damn, Joe Netta. How I call him Joe Kenny. Kenny Joe. Hell, that nigga.
Nah, she was a man, Lindy. I'm talking about she was a man. Cause she said I told him something so personal. And he
Jeremiah,
was
who you
she
charging up in
said
the
he
chat?
was weirded out by it. What was it, man? Since you want to tell everything, what was it, man? What was it, man?
Who y'all talking about wasn't me? Y'all talking about Lex Bubble?
No, they talking about Kay.
Oh shit.
Cause well, in the video, she dropped the video today. It was 16 minutes long, and in the video, she was saying, CJ got upset. She said I told him something so personal about me, and he was weirded out about it. So what was it, ma'am?
Hmm. Hmm.
What was it? You telling every fucking else thing what you about somebody else child tell your shit. What was it?
This nigga Kenneth is ugly than a bitch.
Pamela said the daughter is slow. Like, what was it,
Hmm.
man?
He this nigga. So why won't people just since he have I don't know, bro. Why won't these niggas just go write a report?
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I just feel like just to sit idly by knowing this nigga is under investigation for the same shit that you know you experiencing while you're around this nigga off camera, like, wouldn't that be like, oh hell no, like that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Them people who be around CJ know he did it. Even his own mama know that he did it. Yeah, that's right, CJ. Your mama know you did that. That's why, yeah, a mama know they kids.
Hey, look, that's why Reeve, she asked the question in front of everybody, talking about why did you write on Jalea back, lower back?
It's a fact. You said, did you really do that to her? Like, oh shit, that means you believe that it could possibly be true.
He
You
kicked her
don't
out after
100%
that.
believe your son is innocent. You had some doubt,
Yeah,
which is
ain't no
understandable
way.
because you're not around your son 24/7.
Yeah,
So again, mind you, you the one who had doubt. So why did you do that to Heidi? That's weird.
yeah. Damn. Lydia says the daughter might not be hers. What up, your favorite Bree? I mean, something is off. I mean, because ain't no way if the daughter should be still going over CJ house, y'all, and cooking for him. Ain't no way a daughter should be going over his house and still cooking for him, y'all. And a mom cool with it, but yet she's sitting here making a video saying, "Oh, I would never be with him again."
He gonna be another Shannon Sharp,
Mm-mm.
Uncle Shay Shay.
Not that's my Michelle.
Oh shit.
But it's gonna be him and his mama on camera.
Oh, and you know she gonna bust it. Why? Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, Pamela, she did address that too. She said people been saying I'm a man and I'm not. She addressed that. She said I just got big thighs.
Did y'all go on Royalty Live tonight?
Yeah,
Yeah.
TikTok. Yeah.
Damn, bro. I
Yep.
missed that hoe.
Oh, you missed it. I thought I seen you
Yes.
over there. Mm. The chat be moving so fast.
Fuck. Big Bay smoking. I'm just saying, this the picture. Go watch that live. You go. This nigga be reading the comments. Whoever was over there commenting,
Whoa.
he was mad as fuck because he kept addressing the negative comments. He was like, I don't know why the haters keep commenting. Like the chat can't see it. Okay, they can't see it, but you can. And
Yeah.
you mad as hell. So look at his eye. That bitch start bro, I bullshit. That bitch start wandering over. How you got a fucking lazy eye, Kenny boy? Hey, how the fuck Jinx, the youngest, and look like y'all damn granddaddy?
He the youngest. I thought he was the
That's
oldest.
insane.
That's insane.
And then
Yeah, me too.
Shayna and CJ, they're just alike. I'm gonna call CJ Surround Sound 2.0.
Yeah, me too, Gemini. Royalty finna drop that music, period. Hey, I could have, bruh, not Jink the youngest. I just knew he was the oldest.
This nigga, that's what it was like, Kenny. We didn't even know you even existed, bitch. This nigga on my mama he like Father Time, like bro. I'm like, nigga, why you got all them gray hairs? Yo shit, great in the hoe. Are you really Anthony? Please.
And you want to know something else, Ewok, with Kenneth? Um, if you ever notice those two front teeth that has that big parking space in between, those those
Lord.
two front teeth, if you notice, they come over and they cover his bottom teeth.
Oh, he looked like Reeve with a face.
Like they
God
cover
damn.
He
that.
do look like
I will
Riri.
be obsessed.
This is your
And
granddaddy.
this nigga had the nerve to get a nose ring. He think he's Cisco. He really he think he that nigga for real. Kenny boy, no, I'm sorry.
Oh, speaking of that, y'all, now I get it. I get why this motherfucker was mad and his wife. We get it because CJ been giving his ass money, and that's how they been living.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's why the baby mama
Because
was
he's
mad.
because he's Kenneth is a babysitter. So when CJ gets every week since Robin left, since Lexi left, and Robin won't be the babysitter, CJ had to turn to Kenneth because he knows he don't want to raise those kids for real.
Kicking with the real say he say he look good.
He can pull anybody up. Don't.
Child.
I can't say don't piss me off. You just piss me off,
He said he can
bitch.
tell him I don't speak
Where?
broke.
Kicking with the real said he said he could pull anybody over her.
Kenny, I can't even take you serious, nigga. Look
Sorry,
at your
Kenneth.
haircut
Sorry,
and this
Kenneth.
hoe. Your whole ass got on live. You know what?
We don't fuck with crackhead deadbeats over here.
Bro,
So
Shia, please.
in order to pull us in
That's
order to pull us,
Let
crazy.
Shia
Kenneth, you
speak.
have to not be a crackhead and you also have to not be a deadbeat. And on top of it, I don't know about Angel, but ain't no woman over here wants a crackhead deadbeat with 10 kids
Oh,
at
her
all.
and a nigga
Okay?
with a wandering ass eye.
And a wandering eye with a
Bitch,
parking
you in
lot
your
gap.
30s, Kenny boy.
And
Bitch
a
boy.
man who over there talking about I play with magic. I play with voodoo. Shut your voodoo
You
fake
play
ass
with
up.
your ass. You a punk.
Voodoo
Okay?
that.
Oh, okay.
Voodoo that talking about I play with voodoo and magic. Boy, bye. Talking
So
about I
are
take
you going to do
pictures.
voodoo on Carlos? That's not funny. Let me stop.
So
See, you
You know
know,
Kenneth is over there working voodoo and black magic on CJ, right? Because you know, at the end of the day, Kenneth is really jealous of CJ. At the end of the day, and
the
he hates
do
CJ.
boy.
I know
So
one thing, y'all. Y'all know Carlos did a live the other day. Carlos was just like he's sick of them trying to come for Reeve. He was talking about Kenneth and CJ.
Man, fuck Carlos.
Yeah. Carlos
Drunk
went
ass
live on his
bitch.
channel. Y'all ain't see that? He was live on his channel.
Tell about the
no.
time you threw that cup at Reeve's head in the kitchen. You talk about everything. Carlos, shut your drunk ass up.
Tell us how you managed to take Reeve from your brother. Tell us
I
Yeah,
that.
took
the
you
brother
from my
fucker.
fucking brother.
I took you from your fucking.
I know why you hate me.
He said,
He
I know
said,
what the problem
he
is.
said, I know why you hate me.
Mm-hmm.
Why, Carlos? Why do I hate you, Carlos?
Tell me.
I took you from my fucking
Fucking
brother.
brother.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
See, this is why they hate us, because you know we're too fun over
Yeah.
here.
Ain't Kenneth the one y'all that was playing with them cars and shit talking about, yeah, it shows me was a female robber. Shut up. Shut up, shut up.
Kenneth, I'm telling you, Kenneth is the one. He's working black magic on CJ. He's hoping that
Mm,
everything that CJ has fails, and it
mm,
rubs off on him, and he gets it.
mm.
Because I'm sure Kenneth is around. There's no way he can forgive CJ for how CJ treated him when royalty was there making CJ money.
No, the problem is CJ be blowing his bussy out.
Yeah.
It was.
Kenny, he be blowing. You know what? You know what? It runs in the family. A lot of this shit over there, that Brady shit, it do run in the family.
The Brady
You got a
family
mama
is
that fuck on
weird.
brothers. Y'all keep it in the family. So brother fuckers are a thing in the Brady shit. So
That's
I wouldn't be
insane.
surprised if CJ was digging in you, in your bussy, and Angel watched and recorded it. They some punks. I don't give a fuck. I
Shit.
don't care. You can't convince me otherwise. Oh hell no.
Awok, if Kanye West can do that with his cousin, definitely CJ was doing that with Kenneth.
Yeah, they popping that bussy.
That's insane, y'all. Not the pussy.
The
They're
bussy.
family fuckers. Black people said family fuckers, the Brady's.
With the
A
exception
We're
of Daya and
fuckers.
CJ. Baby
And they
CJ.
call us.
Awok,
We're Brady.
not bussy popping on a handstand.
Yeah, they're popping that bussy. He like to get his motherfucking back blown out and shit. These some motherfuckers. These niggas be on some. Yeah, bro. They some punks. You can't convince me. They sweet meat.
Damn.
Sweet meat. Especially look at this shit by Kenny. Ah, Kenny, you such a bitch, bro. I
He
ain't
was
never
like,
seen somebody
this
so
is
bitch
this
made.
why
Like,
the baby
bro.
mama was mad because Kenny was trying to brag about the house they got, the 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath house they got, rent about 2,500. Okay, let's clock it. I'm like trying to figure out why she was mad.
Chrissy, I'm talking be book, okay? The show, you know what? Kenny, let me find it. Your ass be twerking and shit. You and CJ be having twerk contests. Yo, you know what? Y'all probably do OnlyFans, and nobody will ever expect two brothers to be fucking on each other. Spreading that pussy wide with two hands. I'm sorry, I'm on my boss daddy shit tonight. But I'm just tired of these two punks up on here sitting here trying to come for us. You wish you had, I'm not going to say the real word for, Tyn'e, but you wish you had one? Is that y'all real beef? Y'all are some misogynistic motherfuckers. I'm just trying to figure it out. Like
These
I'm
days are
confused.
dumb
So
as
did
fuck.
Roa
Yeah.
bust CJ Bussy? Cause or no, what's the nigga? What's the bald head ass nigga that be around CJ? That buff ass nigga. What's that nigga
Kevin.
name? Big Al. What's that nigga
Kevin.
name?
Kevin.
Kev Kevin. Cause he
Yeah.
looked like sweet meat. I didn't want to be
Kev.
the one to say it, but he looked sweet as hell.
Yeah,
Over.
that's
I
crazy.
mean,
He definitely is.
Gemini energy said the spirit of boss daddy has shown up.
If he's not
AWOL go crazy.
Awak,
because
if he's not fully gay, he's definitely bisexual.
man, they be tap dancing
Definitely.
in them waters, and I think he done tap dance in CJ Bussy.
Yup. Yup.
Probably you digging in me, you digging. That's CJ and Kev. That's what I just feel like his relationship with men. He know who to play with that shit with. You can't
Mm-hmm.
try that shit on 30. You can try that shit with Kevin and Roa though. And Ace look like another Kenny boy, a bitch.
Yeah.
So you'll be
That's
spreading
D-Lo
Ace Bussy.
2.0. Ace is D-Lo 2.0.
Oh
But Sep Ace, he, yeah, he 2.0 because at least D-Lo had his own spot type shit.
man, he was busting D-Lo shit. I
Chrissy, not
don't
the
care.
Bussy Bandits.
They popping that bussy. They go
Damn.
bussy for bussy. That shit is insane. I ain't never seen no shit like this before. Those are some punks. I don't care.
Not
CJ, I
Kevin
don't
ain't
give a
been back
fuck.
since the
I
fake
don't give a fuck.
baptism. Shit, and CJ ass ain't been back to church either. Full of shit.
Cause let's wake it up. No, I'm not finna take it to
Yeah,
hell.
wake it up.
No,
Wake
I'm
it the
not finna
fuck
take it to
up.
Wake
hell.
it up, Awak.
Take it to
Wake
hell.
it
You
No,
already
up.
no,
took
no,
it to
no,
hell.
no. I'm already going too far because these niggas.
Just
Are
go over
you
the
okay
just go
with
over the
your
edge.
husband popping his bussy, Angel? You need to go get checked. He done nutted in you, bro. He done nutted in your ugly ass for the 50,000th time, and he popping his bussy for his brother when he go to his house. He
Angel is
popped
a
that bussy for that Cybertruck.
Angel is a retard.
He doing more than
Imagine
just taking care or letting the twins come over to the house for that money. He gonna have
Right.
to come off for something else. You know, CJ. He always trying to get a deal on some shit.
Yeah.
You gotta pop that bussy.
you know
Let me find
Angel
out.
is
Y'all some brother fuckers.
listen, you know Angel is slow as fuck because imagine living with a deadbeat father who you keep allowing to knock you up over and over again. Ken is a complete motherfucking deadbeat. That nigga sits on the fucking playing with his cards or playing video games all day while his kids are starving or walking around in shitty pampers. How could you live with a deadbeat? Not me. So she's a fucking retard herself. So
Not Ken on TikTok trying to act like he know the dude that's doing royalty record.
What?
He needs to worry about popping that bussy. I don't give a living
Why is
shit.
he all in
I
Royalty
don't give
business?
a
He
living
fucking
shit.
obsessed.
they're
Royalty in the
stalking
studio, and he worried. And he talking about he know the dude that Royalty in the studio with. Mind your fucking business. You was
who
obsessed.
cares?
He
We're
been fucking obsessed with
brothers.
Royalty.
We're
And
happy
so
and they fingered each other.
so what if he
Give
knows
them
the
a
guy?
high five.
Who
Just
Y'all
cares,
hear?
calling the
Kenneth?
You know what?
Brady's.
I really would do it.
No,
I'm gonna
just
leave
call him the
Kiera's the block.
brain.
I'm gonna try to keep it cute. We're in the suburbs.
Kenneth
Kiera's
is
channel
obsessed
definitely
with
the hood. I'll
royalty.
take this bitch to hell for real. I'm not playing. I'm
He
not
is
fucking playing.
obsessed.
Like, bro, don't piss me off today for real, bro. They just some hoe, like, bro. I just never seen no shit like that. Like, they some hoes. They want to be the women so bad. Who's gonna be the niggas? Please. I'm confused. I'm confused.
Yeah, Nene talking about do he want a cookie because he know the dude royalty recording with like Kenneth
He want to
royalty.
be a bad bitch
You,
so bad.
yeah,
Bro.
leave her alone. That's some crazy shit. He's
The thing
obsessed with
is,
royalty.
this nigga knows off the guy, but yet he's trying to make it seem as if he knows the guy. You only know Kenneth. You only know off him. Okay, you don't fucking know him.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
and stop
mind your
stalking
fucking
royalty.
business, bitch.
Stop stalking royalty.
Stop
Stop stalking
stalking, you
her.
stalking ass bitch. He's mad because CJ finna cut your funds off. Y'all need to pay that rent.
Capri, I'm trying to
Exactly.
figure. Yeah, everybody wants to. Who's going to be the niggas? Please. I'm confused. I'm
Cause
confused.
shit, even Reedy called that nigga a fucking do boy.
A do boy. You a bit right. How did you got bitch by your granny on this hoe? That's crazy. And you ain't say shit, but you got something to say about royalty. Like, y'all pick and choose y'all battles because y'all don't want to get Dixie started. I hope y'all do. Please do.
Mm.
Let her tell her testimony how y'all was popping y'all. You know what? Let me shut the fuck up.
Not
Ooh,
smell like old dry piss. This is
Kenneth,
insane.
was Anthony the only one that didn't want to participate in the bussy popping activity with you and your other brother? And did hold on, did Shayna sit there and coach y'all and watch y'all do this shit? Are y'all on some human centipede weird shit over there, bro? I don't know, bro. It's too much Diddy activity over there. But you two niggas, I ain't never seen no grown ass man that's a quote unquote husband that got a woman at home dick eat they brother like this. It's some more shit going on. And that's why I feel like y'all be busting y'all bussies open for each other. He been digging in you since you was a kid. You forgot about that. Why did he take your why did he take your drawers off? That's what I'm saying.
Mm.
He hell no. Hell no. Cause he still want to address that shit. You want to talk about the poop incident. Talk about why and how many times did he do that? How many times did he take off his drawers, his wet, cold, pissy drawers, and took off your warm, cozy ones and put them on you and you quote unquote stayed asleep? No. You arched your back and that's he was digging in your pussy. Since kids, since y'all was in there packed like fucking sardines. And Shayna watched y'all ass. And what did Shayna do? Let's talk about the real shit. Cause this will probably explain why the fuck y'all so weird now. At y'all big overgrown ass age. Please.
Get him,
Leave
Awa.
royalty and the kids alone. Let's talk about you and your siblings and why the fuck. You know, it's so funny, Angel. You address everything about your punk ass husband, but the reason why the fuck do your kids not talk to their granny? Why the fuck they don't talk to Reevy? Do you still talk to Reevy? Because she said it's because of your husband why he ruined Christmas. So why would you allow your kids to go see their grandmother? Remember, keep the kids out of it, right? Oh, he wants to talk about everything else but that. Talk about what happened with your mammy. Cause y'all didn't address y'all motherfucking y'all granny either.
Right, because Kenneth can't stay out of CJ business when it comes to royalty. Talk about your shit.
They was touching ball, man. I don't care. Punk, PONK, punk. There's some punks. There's yes, yeah, absolutely. I don't care. Is it Chippendales where it's the all men's club? I forgot what the fuck. Is it a gentleman's club? I forgot. But them niggas go to the all male clubs and they go to the back rooms. If you picking up what I'm putting down, Or let me ask this question, Angel, because I know your bitch ass listening her call because you call yourself trying to address somebody. Well, address this. Are you and your husband some fucking swingers?
Okay.
Are y'all some fucking swing? I'm dead ass here. Are y'all some fucking swingers?
They
Does
look like
do
it.
you watch Kendra get fucked in his pussy while you sit there and watch that shit? Cause I couldn't lay with no nigga that be sitting here dick eating his brother like this. I'm like, nigga, that shit would turn me out. Like, nigga, you was no less of a man. Like, bitch, where the fuck you ain't got no dignity? And we got sons, and he like, look at the example that they follow. Like, you a bitch. Look at the example. You know what, bro? Cause that hoe, she really pissed me off the other night. Sitting here, like she want to sit there.
Yeah, cause that's
Girls,
insane. Nobody,
find you something safe to do, for real.
nobody wasn't even talking to her. Like,
Weird
girl.
ass hoe.
We know why she was mad because CJ was gonna cut off their finances.
Yep.
Talking about y'all damn near on the street back in early 2024. But you want to
Clock
dress
it.
your mammy about that.
Mm-mm.
But answer my, are y'all some fucking swingers? Cause I think I really do. Cause it is niggas that like to sit there and watch they bitch get fucked in them back rooms at the fucking clubs. Are you one of those people?
Yeah.
Are y'all? I'm please inquire. I want to know. Fuck it. I want to know.
Right.
Chrissy, shut the Charles is crazy.
That's crazy. See, they look like Netta and Ken look like Charles retarded.
Man. And so Kenneth, since you want to post it, make a story time about why you don't fuck with Shayna either. I just want to know, y'all be dodging what y'all pick and choose what y'all want to address. Address that shit. You just ditched your mama. I mean, shit. I want to know why y'all don't talk to y'all sister, and why your other sister got a headstone, and why have y'all not went to go recover y'all niece and nephew? I forgot. Did y'all say it was 2 girls or 2 boys? And you said it was somebody said it was 3 of them, but it's only 2 living. Anyway,
Uh,
either way it goes. Since you want to be a super fucking uncle, bitch, go ahead and go find them and adopt them. Why have y'all not done that? I'm confused. Meanwhile, you try to be a royalty. No, let me stop. Girl, like I just never seen no shit like this. Like, nigga, you got a fucking newborn at home and you got the ball. You got the fucking audacity. I'll be mad, Angel, bitch. I'll be mad too. If my husband is sitting here posting videos about his ex girlfriend slash BM, like in their affairs, like, bro, like, get a fucking life. I need some real Chrissy shit. Like, what? 2 girls. Oh no, they don't need to go with them. They don't want to go. We don't. Uncle Diddy's. The Diddy's. I want to know if they some swingers. Do y'all think they swingers? I think they're swingers. I know CJ definitely uses both hands to spread his fucking cheeks. And he keep that shit shaved. Cause you already said Lexi did shit with your asshole. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh no, who's snoring up at this hole? Uh-uh.
that's
Uh-uh.
who that princess? Huh?
I thought that was damn Jeremiah. Princess.
Oh no, princess sleep, y'all. I did, man.
I'm about to say, my bad, Princess. If you hear this, good night, girly pop. I just want to know,
Uh,
man. What's up, Jay Bookie? No, my bad. No, my bad. My bad. I
Yeah.
have to look at because I'm not looking at my phone. So I'm like, I know Jeremiah said he's still up here. Cause Jeremiah
Uh,
like to be up here and be in the back chat typing
oh
and
yeah,
shit.
but no, Jeremiah wasn't up there.
But I see now I'm back in my phone now.
Yeah, Princess had him on flight. Yeah, though, but this shit crazy, man. This shit crazy, though. What up, Jay Bookie in the building? Remember, Riri done members only to tell all viewers Ken was broken, struggling bad.
Hmm.
I didn't know she did that.
Hmm. 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 But I gotta say, you finna get off live, Tyn'e.
Oh
I see you've been
yeah.
up here almost 2 hours.
Oh yeah, girl. You already know, man. I appreciate you hitting the panel.
For
Princess
sure.
coming up, Jeremiah coming up. Shout out to everybody in the building. Chrissy, not Ken wipe your ass.
Wipe up that bussy.
Hey
Y'all, so
man,
y'all be douching. I'm gonna leave this for another time. That's okay.
say it before we go.
No. It's okay. I know that they gotta be douching. They got in that. It's that magnesium citrate. Y'all gotta keep that back dough. Y'all gotta keep that bitch clear. Y'all don't want no truffle butt. No, I'm sorry. Look, you know what? Good night, everybody. It's only Tuesday. I'm not finna do this.
All right, man. Shout out to everybody and gang. We about this thing.